So here's a cool thing I witnessed when watching a lot of sustainably successful leaders. So sustainably successful for me means they're happy, content, relaxed, and at the same time produce a lot of results. So what these kind of leaders do in differentiation to other leaders who maybe create the results but are always unhappy, or you can see they're always on edge, is that they do not listen to the voices in their head that much. What do I mean by that? So we all have this thinking going on in our heads, right? Every moment of every day there's thoughts going through our heads like clouds in the sky. And what most people do is they look at the clouds or they look at the thoughts and they scream at them, or they react, they interact with every thought. So if they have a stressful thought, they're like, I immediately need to do something about it right now, in this second. And what I witnessed with a lot of sustainably successful leaders is that they don't scream at the clouds as much. They don't interact with their thoughts as much. So they all have these thoughts, but instead of going with every single thought, they much more let those thoughts pass and wait for more sunlight. What do I mean by sunlight? Sunlight means like they wait until they settled down again, until they're relaxed again. And they know that when they are relaxed again, when they're settled down again, that's the right moment to make an important decision, for example, to have that more or less difficult conversation with an employee, to formulate a new vision for their company, for example. So what I would ask myself naturally after hearing this is, how can I apply it? What do I have to do in order to be a sustainably successful leader and not engage with my thoughts? There's the cool news. You don't have to do anything. Even though that sounds contradictory, but the only thing I sometimes find useful to do in that regard is to just witness, wow, there's all these thoughts in my head all the time. And this illusionary urgency that I have in my head, at least I do that, I do have that on a day-to-day basis. And funny enough, only witnessing that already is enough so we can relax, because the cool thing is our mind is a self-correcting system. So whenever we're not screaming at the clouds, whenever we're not interacting with our thoughts, it's like a computer rebooting. It automatically quiets down, and everything I do after that is much more effective and much more efficient. I hope that helped a little bit, and I am looking forward to interact with you and maybe see you in real life. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.